Okay, so students, let us move to another example of maxima minima. Okay, so let us see this example. In this example, what happened? Here you see, of all the closed right circular cylinder of given volume 100 centimeter cube, find the dimensions of the this one cylinder which has the minimum surface area. That means here all of you know, in a cylinder there are two things, two dimensions are there. One is base radius, one is height. Okay, so suppose we take let base radius, suppose we take the base radius as r and height as, suppose we take as h. Okay, base radius r, height is h. Here what is the function? If you observe the question, that which has minimum surface area. So minimum surface area means surface area is the function, and the cylinder is a closed right circular cylinder. Closed right circular cylinder has three surfaces, two circular surfaces and one curved surface. So here what is the area of the circular surface whose radius is r, pi r square? There are two circular surfaces, so 2 pi r square. And what is the area of the curved surface? Twice pi rh. So your function is here, you see, just a minute. Your function is surface area. Surface area, if I denote it by a, it is the function. This function is equal to what? Pi r square twice pi rh. Sorry, 2 pi r square and 2 pi rh. That one. Here pi is constant, so not a problem. R and h both are variable, both are unknown quantity. So how can you differentiate this? We need to find a first order and second order derivative of this function. Okay. Now differentiation means what? You have to differentiate with respect to the independent variable. So this function has two independent variable r and h. So how can you differentiate this? So for this type of problem, where there are two variables in your given function, you need to eliminate one variable. And to eliminate one variable, you need a given condition, a relation between the two variables. And in this example, the given condition is what? The volume is 100 centimeter cube. So here it is given that volume equal to 100 centimeter cube. Remember, the word given means constant. So whichever is given, that is constant. So here volume is 100, obviously 100 centimeter cube, 100 is a constant, the volume is a constant quantity. Okay, sometimes it is a known constant, sometimes it may be just simply given that volume is given, but what is the value? Unknown. We'll discuss that type of question also. So now focus on this. To volume, what is the formula? Volume of a cylinder, all of you know, pi r square is equal to 100. So it is a relation between the two variable r and h. So from this, either you eliminate h or you eliminate r. Okay, so if I write h in terms of r, then it will be 100 by pi r square. H will come like that. So if I use here, then it will be surface area A equal to 2 pi r square, 2 pi r h. What is h? 100 by pi r square. Okay, or if I do the simplification, then it comes 2 pi r square, 2 pi r h. Here if you put the value of h equal to that one and you do the calculation, then it is 200 and r by r square is r. How many variables are there? Only one variable r. So it will be always, you have to reduce to a single variable, and for that one given condition will be there in your question. Next step. Now you know what is the variable of your function, so you differentiate with respect to that variable. So here the derivative will be 4 pi r, and derivative of 1 by r is minus 1 by r square. Minus 1 by r square, when you multiply 200, then minus 200 by r square. Then you find out second order derivative also. So if I calculate here second order derivative, then derivative of 4 pi r is 4 pi, because 4 pi is constant, derivative of r is 1. Here minus 200 into derivative of 1 by r square. 1 by r square derivative is minus 2 by r cube. That minus 2, when you multiply by minus 200, it is 400 by r cube. Okay. Next step is what? You take dA by dr equal to 0. dA by dr equal to 0. And find the value of independent variable. Here r. See, dA by dr is difference of two quantities. So it is 0 means they are equal. 4 pi r is 200 by r square. what we need to find? R. So you take r square to this side, it becomes r cube is equal to 200 by 4 pi, that is 50 by pi. Okay, r cube is equal to 50 by pi. Then what is r? R is cube root of 50 by pi, মানে 50 by pi to the power 1 by 3. Your question is you need to find the dimensions, মানে radius and height, you need to find it out. Okay. Now for this value of r or this value of r cube, what is the second order derivative? So if I find out the second order derivative, d square a by dr square, when r is 50 by pi to the power 1 by 3 or r cube is 50 by pi, here r cube is there. So if I put the value, then it comes 4 pi plus 400 divided by 50 by pi or multiplied by pi by 50, that is, it is ultimately 8. So 12 pi, a positive constant. So second order derivative is negative, means the function surface area is minimum. Okay, so therefore what you can say? Therefore surface area is minimum. When it is minimum? When r, মানে radius, is 50 by pi to the power 1 by 3. This is the radius is 50 by pi to the power 1 by 3. You are asked to find out the dimensions. Radius you have got it. Now it is time to find height. Put the value of r here. Okay, h is equal to, if I put it here, then I think you can easily do the calculation. H is 100 by pi multiplied by 1 by r square, or multiplied by reciprocal of r square. Here it is r, so its reciprocal will be 50 to the power 2 by 3 by pi to the power 2 by 3 by 50 to the power 2 by 3, this one. Okay, so now very easy to do the calculation. 100 is 2 into 50, that 50 divided by 50 to the power 2 by 3, it will be 50 to the power 1 by 3, and r to the power 2 by 3, sorry, pi to the power 2 by 3 and pi to the power 1, it is pi to the power 1 by 3. Okay, this is the height. Clear? So you see, once again, in this example, your question is regarding surface area of a cylinder, and formula of surface area of a cylinder, you know this one. It has two values r and h, both are unknown here, so it becomes a function of two variable. So what you have to do in this type of problem, you have to reduce it to a function of one variable, because you don't know how to find the derivative of a function of two variables in this case, in this chapter. Okay, so that's why how to reduce it, always there will be a condition between these two variables, so that you can reduce one variable in terms of another. This condition is here. Volume is 100 centimeter cube. So volume is 100 centimeter cube. From this we write h in terms of r and put it here, so that it becomes a function of r only. And next steps, as usual, you just find out the first order derivative, second order derivative of your function surface area with respect to the variable r. Take first order derivative equal to 0, find r. For that r, you see second order derivative positive or negative. Here in this example, positive. So the function surface area is minimum, and condition is also that minimum surface area. Then you find out h, putting value of r here, and your problem is solved. Okay.